We're back. Come back.
I
Tried to be funny, but I'm not sure. Like, let's go.
Nothing happened.
There should be nothing wrong with the stream. I don't know why this keeps happening.
Yeah, we're the wire. The wire is who? Wait, did we lose connection again?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Connection issues. So I did want to check on this game because it looked like a good amount happened. So Sahana went for bishop takes b2. We were looking at rook f6. Took the rook, but the knight was trapped.
Didn't go for rook f6 idea that we thought would be good.
Yeah. This looks like some miscalculation somewhere. Sahana is pretty low on time, but this bishop d3 and then back bishop f5. Something didn't quite pan out in the calculation.
I mean, black is up in exchange right now, right? So, but couldn't black give up the knight at least for something? If you're gonna lose it, at least
Yeah, like
capture
knight
like
takes
h3 or. And what about knight d3? How bad is that move?
Knight takes.
Okay, taking f4. Oh.
Queen g.
Oh. Does not look very good.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You good? You good?
All good.
Yeah, so maybe for the time, just a really tough position. And okay, the game's definitely not over. The two pieces should be better than the rook, especially with some bishop h3, maybe bishop e6 ideas, but still some game to be played here. Still some game. I'm gonna quickly glance through.
So we can go on board 3. We haven't watched that game in a while. Board 3 in the Denker. Max Liu against Arush. We left off really long time. Like in the opening.
I was like, I don't recognize this game, but I know we looked at it.
We looked at the opening, but this looks quite pleasant for.
Wait, Max just won an exchange somewhere.
Here. Black decided to take the pawn and give it up, and I don't know why he gave up the exchange. He has the bishop pair, but I don't see
that dark squared bishop is not
doing
good.
Very much.
Okay, so now we're catching back up, and
what happens after king h2?
I don't.
I mean, why is he thinking? Is he planning to go to f2?
I mean,
does he want to go king
honestly,
of the hill?
Well, no. So both king f2 and king h2, because you know maybe a little bit of consideration to this, but with the bishop being threatened.
Yeah, you don't, and then we're also threatening some discoveries ourselves with the knight in c4. So.
The counterpoint. Wait, is this a counterpoint?
Which one?
For king f2. What does black play here?
I do not know.
You have to do something about this bishop, right?
Yeah.
So say bishop b8. Now, normally, I would need this rook to be ready to sacrifice if you push this pawn. But now, because my king's on f2...
Sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I play rook b1 and force the trade of queens. And then after the trade of queens, that knight's trapped on c2.
Okay, that does make a lot of sense. to go king f2, but don't we have some discovery as well, like in that position? If you go, so if we go king h2, he played king f2. Looks like he played it.
Yeah, he played king f2 here.
So he wants to go for your idea probably. Thank you, Dirke. This is very, very...
96. Wait, isn't the queen just completely trapped now?
Yeah.
Because that was queen c2 is the only... Ah, I played it. Yes!
I was like,
got him.
I got the queen. Yeah.
Got the idea.
Okay, so Max is on his way to win this game.
Yeah, this should be resignation here. Maybe we wait. Looks like Arush is down 20 seconds. Wait to see the results. I guess we don't need to. I kind of want to because.
So it looks like Vishnu won against Gus. Oh, you want to see the result? Okay.
No, it's okay.
So on board 4, it was Vishnu against Gus, and the two players were quite close in rating. Like Gus is 2438 from New York, and Vishnu Vanapali from North Carolina 2395, and this is looking really nice.
Wait, you said...
Wait, did he win? No, he didn't.
Wait, what?
Wait, I'm confused. It shows 0. Wait, did he win? Or is it still played?
It looks
Why does it show me like it's over? It shows me like it's over.
Yeah, I see on your screen it's showing.
Yeah, I don't know why. I thought it was over. Okay, sorry for wrong. I know why it's showing that, but it doesn't show 1 here, so I guess.
Yeah, this position still looks interesting. I'm
just looking for the interesting positions. Maybe I should just...
I don't understand if rook g1 was really the last move. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't play rook takes e7, because now...
9 games left. 9 games left.
Knight d5. Does feel better for Vishnu. I don't know if there is an actual result. If so, it's probably because Gus flagged, but it does look better.
It shows, yeah, it shows 0-0, so maybe that's why it showed loss, but
we do have a result. Max did
win his game. Okay, another interesting game is that Vait Vijaya Kumar against Levon He. That's board 5 in the Denker, and
both players are really low on time.
Really, yeah, we're approaching the end of this. We're definitely approaching the end. There's 30 seconds increment, but I feel that some of these games don't have that many moves that were played, so we could expect them to finish earlier than last night.
Yes, but this is looking good for Levon. Queen f8, right? You have to protect the rook. Rook f1 as a threat. Check. I just play king h8.
Yeah, I agree. King g2? Rook f2. Wait. Does that lead to definitive win? Probably does, because then you can... Wait, let's see. I take.
I have to go king
maybe you
h3.
take with them. Okay. Maybe you just go e2 followed by queen f5. Yeah, this should... do we have a perpetual?
King's gonna run. I'm an expert at king's running.
Queen h4. So, You're an expert, yes, but I go queen e8. I go king queen e8.
Yeah.
You can't escape. Even you cannot escape a perpetual.
Probably queen f1 first.
Okay, king gauge. H.
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 I could also go queen g, but no, I don't go queen g. Back. Once king h6, no, they were checks. Queen h4 check in that Misha. Those queen h4 checks, so he couldn't escape.
Yeah, you just have to make sure to check from queen e7, queen h4. Wait, queen f5?
Just want to make sure this doesn't work, sorry. Yeah, but I taken king g2.
Okay.
King g2.
c4.
Oh, you have that pawn too.
Ah.
I forgot about that one.
Because I was thinking push, 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 push. King f2, push. Queen.
No, but wait, c4 I can play king f3. You're just tricking me for no reason.
You're really that close?
Yeah. I was just like, what is going on there?
No. See, you want to play a5 because you really need a queen.
I mean, a5 could work potentially too. No, because you're gonna. I don't know. But you can't trade queens.
So you played a5 first. I imagine anticipating rook f1, king g2, rook f2.
Ah, so he's trying to win a tempo here, but
now rook f2
directly. Wait. Oh, this is not the same because now if you take an f2, queen takes and queen f1 checkmate.
Yeah, you have no king.
That's
h3.
why the king had to go there. Well, now we do have queen e6 check, and then queen takes e3. Check. Oh no, you have queen g7. You have queen g7. Oh, that's sad. I think that's what he did, didn't he? No.
I played rook b3 after checking.
Could rook b3 makes sense. Yeah.
Wait, isn't this just checkmate?
It is.
Yeah, rook f1, king
rook
g2,
g1.
queen f3, king h3, queen h5, king hg2, rook f2, queen d1.
Wow.
Oh, they're following it. They're on king h3.
All right, that's tough. So let's see. So on that board, that was board number 5. Advait Vijayakumar was 2139 and Levon is only 2095. So rating wise, they're really close to each other. Advait is from Washington State, while Levon from Rhode Island.
That means 3 points for Levon He, which as a 2095 in this tournament is exceptional.
It's very good. It's a very good result. And the mate is going to come shortly.
Yeah,
Actually, there was queen h2 mate too, by the way, but you like the queen.
Queen d1.
Yeah. Who cares about that pawn? Forget about it. Leave it there.
Emphasize dominance by not taking material. I don't need your dirty pawn.
Yeah.
So, not sure what's happening in our board 4 in the Danker. That was the one you were getting as a result, but either way, Gus has been sitting on supposedly 0 time, so maybe it's just not updating.
It's not updating, or it's over. We don't know. But that game is looking
not so clear.
Yeah.
You just take on. Wait, how is this even after queen takes a5?
Well, you have to check and take the bishop, but I don't know if you don't get checkmated in the process of trying to get some material.
Yeah, that's true. I do want to go back a little bit to see. Because we looked at this a long time ago, felt it was better for Terry. Kept some of that pressure, went for a more serious attack around here. And the rook sacrifice was very recent, allowing queen takes e7. Did play queen takes, so okay, queen e8, king g7, take.
Sorry, someone was being annoying on the chat, so I timed them out. Let's try to keep it chess related, folks, or else we'll have to restrict you for a little bit of time or more. Sabina is pretty strict on this. So, okay. Check. King D1 only move, right?
King F2 feels...
No, King F2.
No, you have to play, because if you go King D1, I just take Queen E2.
Yeah, but King F2
Oh,
check.
no, you also... No, this... What am I saying?
Cookie related still okay. People are scared now to write in the chat. But the guy
Cookie,
was going,
Cookie, I don't know.
Cookie's fine. Cookie, we accept Cookie.
But maybe still, like... a limited amount of Cookie milk? I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't. I mean,
if you talk
I
too
feel
much
like I'm
about
biased, right?
Maybe I should talk too much about Cookie, then you will want to have one, and it's late, so it's probably not the time to have it. You'll have to save them for tomorrow. Wait, isn't that?
Well, but you so he did play Queen E8. If you take Queen E4, you have to play King F2. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying this way is checkmate.
No, I got it.
But I don't. No, this isn't good. Worst case, Queen E2, Knight H5. You take
the knight. Yeah.
Like this is worst case scenario.
And you're gonna get mated very soon after that too. Queen and knight are really strong in attack.
Yeah, I'm not even like here. G5 actually. Speaking of checkmate.
Yeah, where do you want to checkmate? No, because there's really... queen takes b7 potentially, but then you still have knight. Queen takes b7. You still have knight h5. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to do it. I think. I don't think you should take on b8.
Yeah, it's not good. I was just trying to figure out.
But maybe you don't have anything much better to do?
Well, you could go bishop b3. Allows the trade of the queens, and who is better in that endgame remains to be seen. You gotta check. You got knight d3 check.
Wait, what?
No, that was
played.
This was actually played.
What?
So I think Black is on his way to win. Terry's on his way to win his game.
Yeah, both players are low on time. And that's another thing here is, I mean, bishop b3 you're taking aside. You definitely want to have this position if you're low on time as Black. Like, this is just a nightmare to play as White. If it is holding, it's a nightmare to play. Definitely the type of position you want to have. It looks like Terry is going for this knight h5 variation. So definitely do expect him to win.
Yes, another game I wanted to go to is Jesse Ren against Sihan Tao, which is board 2 or 3 in the...
Ooh. So this was the end game we looked at briefly.
Yeah,
earlier.
And we thought there are some chances to potentially win, but we weren't sure how. But I think now it looks like it might end in a draw.
Yeah, I don't love the putting all the pawns on dark squares.
On dark square, yeah, but he didn't really have that. He probably should have tried h3, g4, but the more pawns you trade, the easier it's going to be for Black to draw this game. So it seems like this is going to go. It's headed for a draw. I don't really see entrances or anything like that because there are too many pawns on dark square, so you're gonna lose some pawns.
Right, and if you ever try and bring your king around somehow. Nailed those arrows. King e4, king takes f4 is gonna happen a lot faster than anything. Or the bishop coming around to take.
Wow, check out the game between James Altucher and Carl Demelt in the Arwin section.
Of course it ended in a draw. Why wouldn't it have ended?
But no, but like look at the ending, like the final position. Well, it's probably a mistake, the final move, but what happened? Because we thought Black was maybe having slight edge, but...
Oh my goodness.
What happened?
The computer's saying it's a blunder, and if I understand correctly, it's because bishop f5, right? Of course.
Knight g3 or knight c3?
Yeah.
What? Oh, and bishop e4.
Bishop, if you take with the knight, bishop e4. If you take with the
wow.
queen, rook takes, and bishop d3 forks the pawn and knight.
That's
what? I mean, I
brilliant.
understand why both players missed this, but that would have been absolutely filthy.
That's brilliant. That's really brilliant.
Rook e2, queen d4.
Tony Chestnut knows you. He's
hey, Tony.
You know him?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
He's from Utah. He's a good lad. Good chess player. He's definitely no, I was gonna lie, but he has beaten me in Blitz, so
okay.
Pretty good.
So how did this game continue? Okay, so black seems to be, doing well with an extra pawn now.
Yes.
And took another pawn. Okay. And something happened, some kind of fell for knight f6 stuff, or
drew here. So I think they probably just repeated knight f6. This is what Carl missed. Knight f6, knight e8. You can't go king h6 because of queen h4, and you can't play king h8 because, and this does show as having happened in the game, but if I had to guess, they probably played it on the DGG board and analysis after.
Or they were just didn't set the position right, and
here you can't play king h8 because of queen g7, so it's just repetition. Wow. That's a pretty good repetition trick. It's a pretty good repetition trick. Knight f6, knight e8.
That's you gotta be a little bit unhappy about the result of that game with the 2 extra pawns missing the perpetual. It's always so unpleasant when you don't have that, and they didn't have much time, neither one of them did, and the game ended in a draw. The remaining games that we have a few end games actually, Kaden, if you wanna take your pick as to which one seems more interesting. I like this Ronan one. So Yiding Lu against Ronan Wilson, who they're playing in the Barber in the middle school championship. And scroll up a little bit. Scroll up.
Sorry.
And who is better in this knight end game? Isn't that knight trapped after knight c5? Or b3, king c1, knight c2?
Yeah.
They have 1 minute, so this is gonna be certainly an interesting game to follow through, because, like...
Wait, it's late. What's happening after knight takes b4? Take, push. Can you catch this pawn?
No. But I can play b3.
b3, king c1?
Knight...
Oh wait, knight c2.
c2.
This is good. Knight a3, b2.
That is nice, yes.
Take. I mean, I realize I'm like disproving my own idea. But...
no, but is this still a draw now? Because king... Yeah.
Actually.
King e6. King c5. Knight a8. Or could you go for king c6, but now you can go for f.
Whoa, it happened. This happened. a5 is on the board.
Oh wait, he took on
b4.
Oh my goodness.
This crazy variations is actually relevant.
Who is actually winning?
Okay, so
can black win?
I think this is all good.
This
right?
is gonna happen. This is forcing. The question is, but isn't black winning here after g4? At some point, if you go king c6, there's g4.
I think...
So black is winning, though.
But maybe...
They're going for your line, Kaden. You just jinxed poor Lou. You jinxed his position.
No. Wait, hold on. e4.
What? f4. Nothing. You got nothing. You... Okay.
I got something.
Nothing.
It's cooking.
I saw your idea, no big deal. King f4, 5. Knight. Knight. You're one move too late. He went g4 directly. Okay. What? Wait. Ooh, this is even fancier. We don't even need all that calculation with the knight, because... Wait.
But
white
winning?
promotes first.
Yeah, because take.
Push.
Push.
No, push.
But isn't this...
What was the evaluation? I think queen and knight versus queen is supposed to be a draw, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought there was a draw. Supposed to be a draw. So... Yeah, the other line was supposed to be winning for black, we thought, but I don't know about this g4 because he promotes to check, but how do you...
The knight's in such a bad spot.
How do you improve though here? Can you try to give a couple of checks, like... Can you do some zigzag with the queen to bring it on a better square or not? So let's try queen h2 check. Takes a knight check in e5. Can we try to do something like king b1 check? Oh, I can't approach in e4. Okay, so I have to go in f5. Queen f5. Okay, go. Okay, queen... No, queen f5 doesn't help. So I have to figure out how to get the queen with a zigzag.
It does look like they're going for this.
Yeah, but wait, maybe queen
I was
f2.
wondering, what about...
Queen f2.
What
No,
about...
queen f2. Why did you want queen f2?
Well, it's...
Queen...
No! I just... Good night! What do you got?
Okay, fine.
No, I was wondering about queen g7.
g7. Okay, king b1.
King b1, queen c3.
I just think white should have a perpetual. Maybe. Potentially.
That's the big maybe.
Wait. You know what would be a nice way to end this game? Like play queen a7, check, go king f6, or queen takes a1. It's just like a nice... You cannot do like a zigzag. This is disturbing.
They are up to g1 queen.
Disturbing information. You cannot approach with the queen. I wish there was a way to approach with the queen. Check. If there would be some way that we can hide. I mean, couldn't we just go like queen somewhere, check, and then knight c2? So... No. Queen g7 is the only place.
You have to go queen g7.
King b1, knight c2. But the problem is that if he checks and trades queens, that's it. That's a draw.
Yeah, this is a draw.
You can't hold on to the pawn.
Yes, because you need the one square that you need is just covered by a pawn. And
Terry Luo did win his game against Kalman van der Hoek. We did talk about that game a little bit. That bishop endgame game between Jesse Ren and Shihan Tao did end in a draw as well. And we didn't really see this game very much between Timothy Sage and International Master Nicolas Managadze, but Nicolas did win his game, and we don't know what's been happening in the Gus game because that has disappeared. So we have 3 games left at the moment. Those 3 games, well, potentially Gus. There's this Yiding Lu against Ronan Wilson and Asha Kumar against Yan Riyang. So 2 games left. There's a big possibility we might be Oh, how do you get this position?
This was f4 instead of g4.
Oh, so f4 is better. Because he doesn't have that pawn, that annoying pawn you can
Yeah, the pawn on
approach.
e3 actually is more helpful than the pawn on h3.
Oh, okay. So that's...
It does appear like, although fancy, this line is supposedly a draw as well. Because you just sit as white.
You just wait for him. But where do you sit with the king, though?
King e6, king d3.
Ah, you just sit here so that you don't let those pawns become a pass pawn.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That does make a lot of
Whoa,
sense.
king a3.
What?
What?
He didn't go king b1? Queen...
But now the... What?
Oh, queen f8 is not possible, so there's no checks by black.
The...
Okay, but...
Okay. Maybe the surprise is unwarranted.
That's a huge surprise. I don't know. I'm just under shock. I can't think. I did not expect that move at all. Can we? So we cannot go b2 because you check and you trade the queen. So he's taking advantage of... Okay, so we need to move the queen somewhere where it's not gonna be traded. So let's just say queen e5 or queen c3. Maybe queen c3 looks better.
Yes, that is, but that is the difference between king b1 and king a3 is when you played king b1, black needed to play queen c3 to prevent queen takes a1. But here there is no queen takes a1, so now queen a5 is an option. I actually do kind of like queen e5 better because you're covering more squares.
I just feel like there could be a few checks that will lead to a queen trade. What did he play?
Okay, I did play queen c3.
Okay, I'm not guessing this in this game.
No, at this point, I imagine there is some repetition, but it's just gonna come down to if Lou finds it. The queen with the queens over here. I had to think for a second who's playing what side. But yeah, Lou is now tasked with finding it, and being low on time, I don't envy this task. Like, it is easy with all these queen checks to just go somewhere wrong.
It is true. So there's some chances. Let's check out the other remaining game, the one between Asha Kumar and Yan Riyang. So they were able to trade down to less pawns, but is there a way for black to progress this position? I have a feeling there might be, because like now we can go bishop.
You have to keep going.
Wait,
when I say hold on, I'm talking.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking to myself.
White could go bishop c8. I think that she went bishop c3. But what about king e3?
Yeah,
she wants to play king g3.
You have to play king g3, right?
Aiden says there's no way to advance, but I don't know.
Because if you don't play king g3, f4, knight d3, knight e1,
yeah,
and you pick up the pawn.
Just game over. So you have to play king g3, only move.
She went back knight d3.
So she's trying to get it this move order. Okay, white has to play bishop d7.
No, because then knight e1's check.
Huh?
Bishop d7 here?
Yeah, king f2.
Oh, you want to play... Okay, you're right.
I thought that pawn had to be
95, 95. This way.
Okay, so... Oh, because you have a check.
Yeah. Now you move the bishop, and after take, I have knight h4. So bishop e7.
Yeah, but now...
Now king e3.
Right.
It was played.
Well, isn't black taking that pawn?
This just looks winning to me. Yeah, now after king g3...
There's just knight...
Knight e5, right?
Yeah, or knight f2. Knight f2, maybe?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think if there are any... The tricks would be...
To somehow give the bishop for the knight and get into king and pawn in game if you get to play h4, but...
Yeah, this is gonna put white in a tight spot because now I think you have to consider f4, h4.
I just
Neither of which are pretty. But possibly holding. Like, I actually don't see how you win after
h4, I
h4.
play f4. F4.
Okay, king g2.
I take. Knight.
Oh wait, no, I shouldn't. Leave this. I don't actually want to take on h3.
Knight e3. Knight e1.
Okay, wait. Let me be smarter. Say bishop d5.
Okay, knight d3.
Okay, king h3.
Okay, I have to go knight e1. That's my. Oh, you have king g4. Okay.
Well, even take should be a draw. Like,
Yeah,
it's
this
not
should
the
be a
funnest
draw, but
draw,
it's not easy. It's not
yeah.
easy to do it, but yeah, you should be able, because the pawn is not advanced enough. It has 2 more squares, so you can keep the bishop on that diagonal and make it difficult.
This was played. Knight f2 was played.
Okay, so Asher has to find h4 in this position. Maybe even f4 might work.
f4 take. I was thinking knight e4 here. Because this pawn just runs really quickly.
I have a better idea. I don't know how much better. If f4, knight e4 check. What do you think about that idea?
Knight e4 first.
Yeah, if you take, then I take an f4 first, and then I take an e4.
Yeah. Little tricks.
Thanks.
The idea f3.
Yes,
come down here to stop.
There's still games being played. Pretty late over there. It is late indeed. It is late indeed, and this is gonna be the last time that I'm pinning something today here, probably. But there's 2 games left. Looks like that king has advanced a little bit. Is white running out of checks? Can black's king make it to b1?
It looks like it's going.
It's going there. It looks like he heard you with your king march thing. And he's just trying to go for it, but how well does it work? Because there's queen d1 check.
I already feel like queen g5 was unnecessary. Like queen f5, now you have queen e4, and you just stop all these ideas.
Okay.
But yeah, king d3, this is queen d1, queen takes, king takes.
Oh, but just be careful. I'm staying on some kind of stalemate.
So well, that's actually another big part of why king b1 would have made this a lot easier. Is the king was stalemated on b1 after queen c3.
You were staying on stalemate. Here you're not, but if I somehow check you and then I go queen d4, I will still stay on a checkmate. So there could be still some ways to.
Yeah. You have to play queen g1, but now I start.
No, because I have queen d4, but then you go king c2. you're gonna try. Okay, you do get the king there.
Queen g6.
Okay. No, why did he take the pawn? Why didn't he go king d2? I don't think it's a good idea to take that pawn.
Yeah, I don't think. We don't care about this pawn.
No, it's
just
live it.
If we can get the king to safety, it's over.
Yeah, just bring it in b1 and just cover with the queen c1. What, is there a perpetual that I'm missing? Queen d3? Oh, wait, is that a... That's a...
That is a draw.
It is?
Because of the e3 pawn.
Okay, you have to go king b2 first. You have to go king b2. I go king... Oh, I can go king c4. Oh, this is a cute ending, actually, in this position, because where is Zook going with black?
Yeah.
Because if we took the pawn, then you take the knight, and we don't have time to push you back. And if we played king...
So maybe that's the idea, is take the e3 pawn to open up the door for queen d3.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think you still could have moved around a little bit, and then if your opponent did find the defense, then you take on e3, and then make your opponent find the defense there, and...
So obviously I know Ronan, and I hope he finds a way to win this with black. But, yeah, queen d4, he's gonna go king c1 or 2? 2, king c2. What about queen c4? You go king c2, I go queen c4. Oh, fancy. Fancy, definitely fancy. Okay, I forgot about that move. I forgot about that move. Okay, so this is potentially a win for black unless we see some perpetual. What about the Arya game? Asha game? Oh, she did not go for h4, so this looks like it's gonna be a loss because the knight comes to h4. And if you keep the h-pawn on the board, you're probably gonna be losing now. You do
Yeah,
not
I definitely
have
think...
Well, she does have a way to go h4 still now, basically. And then if you're taking h3, and when you're taking g4, so that's an idea that she probably has to find. That there's still chances for, isn't there?
No, because I
King g4?
King g4.
So I can't take the, oh. Wait,
maybe you can.
I take? But how do I stop the pawn? I need to bring the bishop somewhere.
Yeah, I think the
but
bishop on a8 actually hurts.
No. Yeah, it's gonna, because every time you try to bring it back, there's gonna be a check bishop idea. You may have pushed it too soon, I think maybe, or maybe not.
h4 does. Maybe actually.
I think that's White's only chance. If you lose that pawn without, trying to get the G pawn, I think, it's just easy for black to win that position.
Yeah.
And...
yeah, I actually don't see it. I don't see the win after h4. Oh. This looks like it was all played. 94 on the board.
Okay, so we guessed something. We're doing good with our end games. Good. Let's go. Let's go end games. King g4.
Point. King g4, f3.
King g4 and king h4. I don't know if it matters where the king is placed for potential checks at some point.
Yeah, king h4 sort of makes more sense. Just to avoid any checks, but I don't feel like there's really a difference.
Anyways,
Black needs to push
bishop
f3.
has to be broad to stop.
Yeah, bishop has to run. You have to push again, because if you move the knight, you just take the pawn. That's a draw. And you have to try.
Wait, let's go king f3 first. I don't want that king to approach. Maybe that's why I have to go king g4. I feel like this
move... oh yeah, knight g3.
Yeah. And you can't... knight g3? Oh, you have a check?
And then I actually just go back. Because now I have king g2. Whoa. King f5.
Wait.
Oh, just threatening the knight? That makes sense.
Yeah, but I don't know if that doesn't hold. Oh, you just keep that square control, then we can't push. Yeah, okay, that's much better. There's so much simpler. I think we're getting tired. We missed that. That was a good. Yeah, this game should end in a draw. The other game, ooh,
Whoa.
Ronan won or is headed for a win here. What
Wait.
happened? Did white forget that pawn was coming forward? Because you know sometimes you can have those blind spots. I think he probably forgot.
Yeah, because this isn't over, right? Like, check, block.
What do you mean? It is over.
Oh, that's check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Queen e4, but there's knight c2 with check.
Okay, so it was over.
It is over. And it is nice win by Ronan.
Whoa.
I mean,
computer popped up and said it was drawn until queen e2.
So what was the check?
Queen f5.
Queen d3. The only way this is queen takes d3, king b2. Didn't we see this?
No, because there's no.
But now there's king. This time there's king d2, right? No, but it is still a draw. Just straight and king b2, right? Or no? Take the knight. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I got tired.
Just the right timing.
Yeah. Okay, so how is the draw then? Yeah, but we talked about this. You told me b2.
No, b2 doesn't, because that was with the queen on c3. Now it takes.
Oh. Nice. Okay, so what about king d2? Queen d4 maybe? Queen d4, knight c2. Knight c2 is nice. Okay, you gotta be careful. But you do have more checks. It's just tough, as you were saying.
Get into more checks.
This is just very tough. You have to be mindful when you're giving the checks in the right square.
Yeah.
It's a nice time control. It's much faster, or a little bit faster at least. But at the end, when you need the time, you gotta pace yourself so that you have sufficient time. Because if you don't, bad things happen. Bad things are happening to you.
Yeah. So this is the last game. This should be a draw, but I will expect Ru Yang to play this
50 moves.
Still 50 moves, yes. I've actually defended a position very similar to this. And the game ended up going over 100 moves, but I was playing Jeffrey Zhang at, I think it was the Washington International, and he just straight up out prepared me. So I just got a bad position out of the opening. He was pushing for the advantage, and at some point I realized I could start sacrificing stuff because he had the wrong colored bishop, and it should be a draw. But he could avoid taking my knight because that was the last piece I sacrificed. Kept one pawn, and that's what we did. We played a endgame very similar to this. He tried to beat me for a lot of moves, and I held. But I understand endgames like this, even though they're drawn, your opponent's gonna push.
Yeah. But I mean, there's no way to get that king going away from e5 or f5. You can check them once or twice, but that's about all you can do. And
yeah, this definitely seems like a much easier draw than the game I had. Because in that one, I had the knight and Jeffrey had the bishop.
But today has been a really exciting game day with full of games, very exciting ones. I think we had a lot of ups and downs, turnarounds, saves, results going from one side to the other. I really enjoyed this round. I think it was the most exciting
really
one.
Good round.
We kept jumping to different positions that we felt were more interesting, but I think we kind of got the chance to go through more of them than we thought. We do not know what happened in the game between Vishnu and Gus. The time ran out, and there's probably some issue with the DGT, which I'm sure the Chief Arbiter is going to have fixed by tomorrow, so we'll know what happened in that game. But I think we can probably securely say that it was a nice day, and we certainly hope you'll join us tomorrow.
Yes.
Round 4 of the Invitational starts at 12 p.m. That's 12. Okay. 12 p.m. tomorrow.
What angle are they looking at?
And are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you got it. You got it right. And that's Eastern time. The next round will be at 7 p.m. Eastern time as well. Tomorrow is Monday, a new day of the week. Hopefully you guys will still be close. If not, be sure to check to follow US Chess so that you stay notified when we go live anyways, if you haven't done so yet, and do follow our social media accounts. But other than that, we wish you a good night, and
thank you all for joining us.
Have a wonderful week, and
we'll see you tomorrow.
Come back. Bye.